invited to celebrate the birth of P. Diddy.
Sean, P. Diddy, Puff, pastry cone.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of...
Imagine a party thrown in the midst of the dazzling world of Hollywood, where the biggest celebrities, political figures, and business moguls gather, enjoying opulence beyond measure. This party was meant to be a celebration of success. But what happened after the party ended may be darker and more dangerous than you could ever imagine.
Sean P. Puppy food.
But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off the frosted flakes.
This party, the 29th birthday of Sean Puffy Combs, better known as P. Diddy, back in 1998, was no ordinary celebration. It was a monumental event, bringing together Hollywood's brightest stars, wealth, and power. But behind the glamour, there's something much deeper, much darker that's hidden behind the scenes. P. Diddy's 29th birthday party was nothing short of legendary. Imagine a world where the wealthy, powerful, and famous come together to celebrate a man who had quickly become an icon. In the late 90s, P. Diddy was at the peak of his career. Music mogul, fashion icon, and businessman. But more importantly, he was a symbol of the new money era. People who had risen from modest beginnings to global fame, often flaunting their wealth and influence. At this party, we see the likes of Jay-Z, Will Smith, Naomi Campbell, Chris Rock, Mariah Carey, and many others, all basking in the luxury of this unforgettable night. It's hard to imagine how much money was spent on this event, how much effort went into making it the party of the year. Over $600,000 for just one night of celebration. But what did that money represent? It wasn't just about wealth, it was about a status. And that status, as we'll see, came with its own set of risks and consequences. These kinds of parties have always symbolized more than just good times. They represent a world where money, fame, and influence are used to create networks, power, and sometimes dangerous alliances. These are the types of parties that, on the surface, seem like celebrations of success. But in reality, they can be places where darker dealings occur. The 1998 birthday bash was a microcosm of that world, filled with potential scandals and hidden motives.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of Sean Puffy Combs.
They are saying that Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, they go way back. They are very close friends, and they are even saying that she has something to do with the Diddy.
But there's more to this story than the glittering surface. One of the most shocking aspects of P. Diddy's legendary birthday party is the leaked VHS tape that surfaced years later. Imagine this. A time capsule from the peak of the bad boy era sent to the most powerful players in Yikinkao, Los Angeles, and Harpo, New York, in a caja black velvet pouch. Inside was an invitation to the biggest party of the year, and it was delivered in the form of a kampung sachen personalized video message. The VHS features a slew of A-listers: Oprah, Chris Rock, Ellen DeGeneres, and even the Ka, future president, all hyping up the party and encouraging the invitees to RSVP. The video opens with Danny DeVito lying on a couch under a blanket, casually saying, "Puff Daddy's having a party, and this is Puff Daddy inviting you to come. Let's have a ball." It's humorous, playful, and surprisingly personal, yet it serves as a stark reminder of just how cult-like this world of celebrity really is. But the real question here is, what do these videos reveal about the way celebrities manipulate their image? How does a personal invitation like this from people who seem so approachable, hide the true power dynamics at play. These video messages didn't just serve to invite people, they reinforced a very specific message. You belong here. You're part of the elite. And it wasn't just about the fun. It was about maintaining control of the narrative and the influence that comes with it. While the party was a spectacle of wealth and celebrity, it's impossible to ignore the growing shadows that have followed P. Diddy throughout his career. As much as he's known for throwing extravagant parties, P. Diddy has also been tied to a string of serious allegations that have been hard to ignore. From accusations of violence to drug trafficking, and even links to criminal organizations, P. Diddy's name has appeared in numerous controversial headlines. Though he's never been convicted, the rumors continue to persist, leaving a stain on his carefully constructed image. Could it be that the true power behind these parties lies not just in art celebrity, but in the connections they help establish? Is it possible that these lavish events were not just about having a good time, but about consolidating power and influence? And how many people were complicit in enabling this dangerous game? Now, let's move on to someone who's been an integral part of the celebrity elite for decades, Oprah Winfrey.
They are very close friends, and they are even saying that she has something to do.
Oprah is the epitome of success, entrepreneur, philanthropist, cultural icon. But behind her glowing public persona, there are some very disturbing associations that have recently come to light. Oprah's name is often linked with Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced film mogul whose name became synonymous with abuse and manipulation. Oprah and Weinstein were friends for years, and her public distance from him after his crimes were exposed raised a lot of eyebrows. Did Oprah know about his behavior? If so, why didn't she speak out sooner? These are questions that linger, casting a shadow on her otherwise pristine reputation. But that's not the only controversy surrounding Oprah. She's also tied to scandals within her own charity, specifically the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. What was supposed to be a safe haven for young women became embroiled in allegations of abuse. A dormitory matron was arrested for indecent acts with students, and rumors of missing girls only added fuel to the fire. Oprah's response? Silence. All of these scandals, whether tied to P. Diddy or Oprah, raise a critical question. How much of what we know about celebrities is really true? The media often praises them, even as they are linked to major controversies. But how much of that praise is manipulated by their public relations teams to maintain their status? Oprah's case is a perfect example. Even though she's been linked to controversial figures like Weinstein, her media empire remains largely untouchable. Her influence over the press is undeniable, and she's able to reshape her image to fit whatever narrative suits her best. Powerful figures like Oprah and P. Diddy have learned how to navigate through hot scandal. They turn bad press into opportunities, control the narrative, and in some cases, avoid any real consequences for their actions. But the question remains, is the public really aware of the truth behind the headlines? Or are we all just being fed a carefully constructed illusion?
To celebrate the birth of Sean.
They are saying that Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, they go way back. They are very close friends, and they are even saying that she has something to do with the Diddy parties.
You were cordially invited to celebrate the birth of P. Diddy.
Sean P. Diddy Puff pastry cones.
My birthday, happy. Thank you, y'all. Thank you very much. I love y'all. Love you all. Can't wait to see you in a couple of days.
April puffing stuff.